we're reviewing the Way of Wade All City 12 ENCORE. These babies retail for $150, and the best place to find them is the first link in the description. So without further ado, let's get to the review. Offer up, we always yap traction. And let me tell you, man, the All City 12 ENCOREs feature an insanely unique traction pattern. Traditionally with basketballs, you'll see one, maybe two patterns like the Way of Wade 10s in this radial pattern, or the Fresh Foam BB2 with these radial pods. But Way of Wade decided to go absolutely crazy and not just go with one pattern, not just two, not three, but 4 different traction patterns in one. And let me walk you through all 4 of them. Up first in the front, we have this tile pattern featuring 3 radial pods. Up next, we have this funky herringbone-like pattern, followed by a triangular pattern, and to finish it off, a squiggly radial pattern in the back. Now, I love the attention to detail and how crazy this looks, but let's be honest here for a second. I don't think the pattern does too much in regards to traction. I think the materials matter a hell of a lot more than the pattern does, but with that being said, it does look cool. So while this is cool, let's actually talk about the materials and the performance of this traction. The materials that make up the outsole on the All City 12 ENCORE is Li-Ning's ground control unit, or GCU technology. And if you guys have watched my reviews before, you know how I feel about GCU, but for those who don't, I can summarize it in 2 words. I can summarize it. Me likey. GCU is Way of Wade or Li-Ning's revolutionary, as they call it, traction material that is polyurethane / rubber compound. Long story short, insanely grippy, picks up very minimal dust, and really, really durable. They don't use this material on all their traction, but they use them on most of their higher end shoes. It's personally my favorite traction materials because of what I mentioned, the durability, the grip, minimal dust pickupage. That's all you need in traction, man. So overall, I'm not going to glaze too much. It's goated. So here's a quick traction test, and then let's actually talk performance. The traction performance on these. High pitch squeak. Not that that matters at all. No slippage at all. Laterally, frontwards, backwards, you name it. Stopped on a dime. Even on dusty courts. And I don't want to glaze too much more, but literally this is like top tier traction. It's up there with the greats like the Way of Wade 10s, All City 11s. It's phenomenal traction. So without wasting any more time or glazing it more than I have already, top tier traction, I'll give this a 10 out of 10. Couldn't be better. I actually make that a 9.9 because the grooves aren't that deep, so for outdoor use it wouldn't be as good as if it was deep. So 9.9. Next up, we always yap about that cushion. The cushion setup on this baby is simple yet lethal, which is also what my girlfriend calls my farts. All it is, full length boom, slightly caged in, and that's it. And let me tell y'all, for those who don't know, boom is essentially Way of Wade's, or Li-Ning, I think, foam technology. It's kind of like Adidas Boost or Nike React, but in my personal opinion, and a lot of other shoe reviewers, better than those 2 technologies. The full-length boom provides very good court feel, bounce, impact protection, you name it, man. It performs absolutely phenomenally. It reminds me a lot of the Way of Wade 10 cushion setup, which, if you guys know me, is my favorite cushion setup of all time. No surprise, because that's pretty much full-length boom also. Surprise, surprise. Just like the 10s, it does feel really, really bouncy. And again, this might be glazing, this might be placebo effect, but I think the really bouncy boom and the TPU that I will talk about later, I think adds a little bit to your vertical, like minimally, but maybe an extra inch, which is a lot. That's a lot. I will say, it will give you more inches on your vert than a Victory insole would. Just saying. So without too much glaze, absolutely phenomenal cushion setup. Favorite cushion materials of all time. Easy 9.7 out of 10. My name is Stash Trooper, and I've lost 20 plus pounds in the last 3 months. Don't believe me? Check this out. Bang, bang. That's a hot man. One of the biggest reasons for this transformation is because I figured out how to make cardio fun again. And now you're probably thinking, cardio fun? How? Well, I got one answer for that, and that is the T1M Plus treadmill. This treadmill makes cardio fun again through its 21.5-inch 1080p display alongside 4 speakers including 2 subwoofers. You can use their free perfect screencasting feature to watch movies, shows, and more while you get your cardio done. Or even better, you can pop on YouTube and watch your favorite creator, Stashed Hooper. And let me tell you, this really helps pass the time. But this product doesn't just have a cool little TV and speakers, it also features a foldable design, making it perfect for smaller households. Just look how easy it is for me to fold it up and make some space for some gains. And the best part about this thing, it is extremely cost effective at only $700. But if you want one of these babies, click the link in the description and use my code SH100 for an extra $100 off your order. Then it's only $600. So again, if you want one, use my code SH100 for an extra $100 off your next order. Next, let's talk about support. These babies feature a little bit of caging on the side, extra support, a special shaped TPU unit right here for extra bounce and extra support, and then this hemispherical TPU unit that does have a little bit of give to it. It's not too stiff for any concerned, to add a little bit of extra lateral stability and to minimize heel slippage. And man, just like the cushion setup, it's really minimal, but really, really, really good. Sometimes the shoes, you feel like if they have too much support technology, they feel a little bulky or a little stiff. But with these, it did a really good job at being insanely supportive and not being too restricting. In other words, flexible, yet supportive. So I'll get a little more to the point in this section than I do with others. But long story short, really good torsional support, front, backwards, side to side. There's good support. I don't know what much else to say. So I'll give these babies an easy 9.5 out of 10 in support. And also something I do like to mention that I keep on forgetting in all my reviews is the fit. The fit, these are 100% true to size. So if you were size 11, like I do, size 11 fits perfect. One thing I will say is in the forefoot, it does go in a little bit right here. So if you have a really wide forefoot, maybe a half size up. But aside from that, like weird occurrence, just go true to size. Next, let's talk about the materials. As I mentioned earlier, the traction is made up of that GCU ground control unit technology. Durable, grippy, amazing. I don't think I have to go over that again. If you want to hear me yap about it again, reversing the video, watch the ads over again, make me more money. I'd rather use up this valuable time to talk about the upper. The upper is made up of a combo of lightweight leather and textile materials. The leather they use in the forefoot is extremely minimal and adds a little extra support. And let me tell you, man, the textile materials they use, insanely lightweight and probably the most breathable shoe I've ever worn in my life. Feels crazy light, and when you're hooping, you could feel the breeze into your foot, man. Like, you see that right there? You see these like little holes? I'll get a close up, bang! Man, Parker, you're so good at editing. But like you could literally see my finger in there. That's how lightweight and thin this is. And at the same time, it feels pretty durable. Like, I don't think you're gonna rip through this. I wouldn't be concerned about that. But you could feel the breeze, man. So I'm insanely high on the materials in this. I don't think they feel cheap. High quality, breathable, a little extra support down here. I'm personally a very big fan. I've seen some other reviewers be a little more critical on the materials, but still nothing horrible. Just like slight, oh, they don't feel super high quality, but they're decent. But for me, man, I don't see that. I feel like once you break them in, you realize these are really high quality materials, and I personally love them. So while other people might have some complaints, I personally think these are damn near perfect. I give these a 9.6 out of 10. I love the materials. And before we get that overall rating in, stay tuned. Let's yap about something that no other shoe reviewer does, which is the looks/swag rating. For those who don't know, in this section, I talk about the silhouette, the colorway I currently have in hand, and the best colorways available on the market currently. Firstly, the silhouette follows Way of Wade's really futuristic and unique style that they've been going with as of recently. And me personally, I think it's funky and I love it. It doesn't look like any other hoop shoe currently on the market, especially anything outside of like Way of Wade. And I like my unique hoop shoes. I like the funky looking hoop shoes. Long story short, I'm a fan of the silhouette. Let me not yap. The colorway in hand is all green, aka the avocado colorway. For those Way of Wade OGs, you do know about the Way of Wade 10. Avocados, which I will pop up on screen. Bang. As you probably could have pieced together, it's literally the same thing, same tone and everything, all green. Unfortunately, I didn't get those, which is kind of sad, but I own like 4 pairs of way 10s, so I'm not going to complain too much. But the all green, I absolutely love it. If you know me, I love the all one color colorways on basketball shoes. So me so happy, me love it. And I will say, I think these are one of the cleanest colorways currently out right now. But another 2 of my favorites, which there are like 10 colorways out right now. So if you want to go take a look, again, link in the description. But I think the top 3 colorways currently available are these babies that I have right here. The all pink colorway, again, same thing, but pink. And then the all blue colorway. I think you could see a theme here. I love the solid colorways, as I mentioned earlier. Comment below which one is your favorite. Who knows, maybe I'll be generous and give away a pair. Probably not, but comment just in case. But yeah, and if you don't like these or the other 2 that I mentioned, again, like I said, they have like 10 plus colorways currently available, and they're releasing more and more and more. So you'll be able to find one you like. So with the clean silhouette, immense selection, and high quality colorways, in my opinion, I'd give this look/swag rating an easy 9.5 out of 10. So overall, man, revealing the overall rating soon. The Way of Wade All City 12 Encores are absolutely cracked. With some of my favorite cushion ever in Boom, some absolutely cracked traction, and insanely lightweight materials, the Way of Wade All City 12 Encores are easily one of, if not my favorite shoe of 2024. Depending on the day, these are probably number 1, number 2 max. So to no surprise, these babies get a 9.7 out of 10, being one of the best ratings in Stash Trooper review history. And if you guys want them, affiliate link in the description is the best place to find them. And if you got time to waste, here's a video of me going over my top 10 shoes of 2024. Go watch it. You should go watch it. I know you want to click on it. Click on it. Do it.